Hey, good morning, friends. It's Carl. Welcome to the bathroom. It's Sunday morning. It means it's time for the Silky Smooth Sunday shave. Hope everybody had a great week. Mine was pretty okay. Hope your weekend was good too. All right, well, let's get shaving. I've got many a day's growth here. I don't know, 3-4 days, something like that. And it's gonna be another week in the mask, so I need to make sure I'm nice and clean. So I gotta get ready. And what are we gonna use? Well, a lot of the same stuff. A couple of different things. We'll be using the It's Just shaving brush. Of course, we'll be using the little Tims for the shaver. We'll be using the Kabod ring Shavette, and it's got a brand new half Treet steel. I like that blade pretty well, so I wanted to see how it did in a Shavette. And for the post, Omega alum, Thayers with Aloe. And because it's hot and gross outside, we'll be using some aqua or some Florida water. All right, let's get shaving. Pre-shave was just mini splashes of face on the mini splashes of water on the face. So yeah. Anyway, I forgot what I was gonna say. I literally just woke up. I want to try and get the shave in before the sun hit that window too hard. That's also why I'm at a little bit of a different angle today. Trying to mitigate that sunlight for the morning shave. And I figured my big head would be enough to block it at this angle. So you guys may catch some bright spots if I move out of frame, like when I rinse my face, or inevitably have to go back to the closet to get something because I'm not a good YouTuber. Anyway, let's get shaving. Yeah, hope everybody had a good week. Like I said, mine was okay. Spent almost every day of the week in PPE, doing nasal swabs. And next week is starting off the same. So, busy times at work. That's really about it. Not much else going on. It's summertime here in Texas, so that means it's hot, hot, hot. We're hitting our high temperatures at or near 100 degrees Fahrenheit with the humidity in the area. Our heat indexes are above 100, 105. Next week, 107, 110. It's kind of the forecasted heat index, so it's going to be beautifully hot. Boy, there's just lather flying everywhere. Sometimes after these videos, I think to myself, you know, if I had a wife, she would probably kill me, because this bathroom is a mess when it's done. That's in the way. Can't have that hitting that mug every time. All right. Yeah, good times. Kabod Treet steel. Hmm? Got the same face feel as it does the DE. I feel like I just nicked myself. And I did. That's unusual. Because that wasn't even the corner of the blade. Well, nuts. No, that's could be a pretty good nick too. All right, let me sort that out. Boo boo juice. Ow! Gosh, I forgot how much that stings. Huh. weird. That's very weird. User error or blade, I don't know. I'm gonna say user error. It's a good cut. Sorry, I'm futzing around trying to figure out the best way to put my fingers in here. It's been a while since I shaved with this thing and I can't seem to get my fingers in the ring. In a comfortable position. And that son of a gun is still bleeding. Guess I didn't put enough boo-boo juice on it. Well, it's been a while since I've had a nick like that, that's for sure. All right, that's the first pass. With the exception of that, it's pretty nice. I like it. Excuse me. Yeah. It's a pretty decent first pass. I'll see what the second pass can do. Yeah, like I said, the blade's working great. It's got the same, just a touch of tugginess on the face feel. just like on the DE. So, but as far as sharpness goes, as you guys can see, it made short work of all that stubble. So it's Sunday, so I'll be doing some meal prep today. Not a lot. To be honest. This one I don't really feel like cooking today, so maybe I'll do something tomorrow, but I do have to make at least a handful of meals. Probably won't make too many breakfasts or much breakfast at all. Because with the testing schedule at work, I just saw it, like the way the light caught the razor. Looks kind of cool. Although it probably blinded y'all. Because I was saying, with this testing schedule at work, they're going to be pretty early days. So I probably won't get a chance to eat breakfast before we get started. So my first meal probably won't be till lunch. Which won't be a big deal. That's usually how that goes. For me on those days, with the exception of this past week. We had a really long day, so I stopped on the road and bought a couple of gas station breakfast burritos, or tacos, as we call them here in Texas, which is always sketchy. Luckily I didn't get sick, but alright, second pass is done. Still pretty good, no real irritation or discomfort to speak of. Not the smoothest Shavette shave here in the trouble areas. That's to be expected. But also not as smooth as not as smooth as I can get on the second pass with some of the other razors and blade combinations that I've used. Go back to the puck just a touch. For the third pass. What else? Weight loss is, yeah. I'm still hovering around the 200, 202, 203 mark, but it's because it's the weekend and I can't seem to shut my mouth on the weekends. Mostly because there's not a lot going on, so I end up sitting around and, you know, that's never any good. And I live too close to a Burger King. I love Burger King. It's literally shares the parking lot with my apartment complex. So when I'm bored and there's nothing going on, it becomes very easy to convince myself that I need to go get a Whopper or something to that effect. Which in and of itself isn't bad. I mean, you can fit that stuff into your calories and it's not a huge deal. The problem is, I tend to overdo it and exceed my calories. But also I know there's a good portion of that weight is salt. So it's not a huge thing. But that yo-yo between 198 and 202, 203 is getting, mentally it's starting to be an issue because I'm starting to get frustrated. And I know, like I said, I know what the problem is. I just can't get my head in the right space to stop that behavior again. But, it is what it is. It'll get sorted out. Or I'll get back up to 290 and start all over again. Nah, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. Man, there's a spot right there that I just can't seem to clear. There it is. There we go. Third pass. Well, let's see how we did. That's not bad. A little rough spot there. No, that's a good shave, with the exception of that nick, which I'm sure was probably user error. It's a pretty decent combination. Let's see what the alum has to say. Actually pretty good. A little bit on the neck like always. But pretty quiet for the most part, not a lot of sting. Awesome, I like it. Very good. Yeah, we'll finish off with a little Thayers. Florida water. This stuff, man, I remember my grandpa always had a bottle of this stuff in the bathroom, but I never, all those years, I never opened it up and smelled it, but I always remember seeing this and Panade and Tres Flores hair pomade in his bathroom. But anyway, that's the shave, guys and gals. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with me. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing it for you. Thanks for all the support, likes, subscribes, shares, blah, 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 all that stuff. It means a lot, and I really do appreciate it. That's all I got for today. Thanks again for spending a little time. I appreciate all your support. I say that all the time. Anyway, go spend some time with your family because it's very important no matter what you do. That needs to be done. I'm going to call my brother. It's his birthday today. So anyway, yeah, thanks again. Have a great weekend. Hope the upcoming week treats you well. And I will see you next time. Have a great day. God bless.